What we try to do in this course is that we have, of course, a little bit of teaching that we put them to the speed in composite processing, composite mechanics.
They start with several lectures on the state of the art. So there is lectures on nanocomposite, biocomposite, or smart composite materials. So then they have an idea of what is the state of the art. But at the same time, there is lectures and input that we give to them related to cost management or this year on sustainability and circular economy.
And then we form them into groups, and we try to make sure that these groups are interdisciplinary because we have students coming from different backgrounds. We put them in the condition where it's as if they have to kind of think about creating a startup on a project, and at the end of the semester they have to give a pitch and convince the management that yes, we want to invest in their company.
Au début, on s'est porté plutôt sur le sport. On a réfléchi à nos différents environnements dans lesquels on progresse, donc que ce soit en vélo ou en montagne. Et notre choix s'est porté sur le casque de vélo parce que le casque, c'est quelque chose d'important. Et un des premiers points qu'on a voulu améliorer, c'est la modularité du casque. Si par exemple vous cassez un élément du casque, on pourra remplacer cet élément en question et garder les autres qui sont encore intacts. Un deuxième point, c'était pour éviter les commotions, on a amélioré la mousse du casque.
La particularité, surtout au niveau durabilité du casque qu'on a imaginé, ce serait l'utilisation de fibres de lin pour la coque au lieu de fibres de carbone conventionnellement utilisées dans les composites.
Le quatrième élément a été d'implémenter un système de détection des fissures dans la coque du casque.
On a intégré des microcapsules qui, lors d'un choc, vont se casser et libérer un composant qui va réagir avec la matrice de la coque et créer une couleur un peu fluorescente.
They have to do this development from A to Z. And we have to make sure it's coherent and that they realize that they cannot just do one part, so do one little nice design, for example, but it's not adapted to be processed. So in composite processing in particular, it's very important that you think really globally. You have to think first is how many parts do you want to produce? What is your volume? Do you want to make a prototype or a big series? And based on that, you have to back calculate then what is the process you can use, the materials, you have to evaluate the cost and all these aspects. And so with all this, I think we force them, maybe for the first time, for some of them, to not only look at their little niche specialty, but to look that they live in a full ecosystem with a lot of things that are linked to their project.
What is interesting as well is that at the end, they present to the other student of the course. So they pitch, and then the arguments that they have developed within the team, suddenly they could explain them to the other teams on another topics, because they have worked on another topics. And what we see as well is that they have arguments coming from the others that haven't worked on their specific topic. So the discussion continue like this to argue to really have the best compromise and the best results to fulfill a need for future application. Yeah.
On a décidé de développer une nouvelle pelle à avalanche pour la compétition. Les défis les plus importants qu'on a eus, c'était vraiment avoir des informations, parce que comme c'est quelque chose lié au sport, c'est souvent des choses très fermées et les entreprises, elles ne veulent pas trop donner d'informations. C'est un du groupe qui a vraiment listé toutes les différentes techniques qui existaient. Et puis après, en se regroupant, on a décidé d'en choisir deux principales.
We also summarize the different properties that make our...
Oui, on est assez satisfait parce qu'on a réussi à trouver une pelle qui est plus légère que ce qu'on trouve actuellement sur le commerce, pour un prix relativement raisonnable, enfin comparé aux autres choses qu'on trouve sur le marché. Donc oui, on est assez satisfait.
We implemented this course together, and I think it's really useful because we are complementary. We know each other since a long time, but we also have different fields of studies, different knowledge, and different ideas about how to solve problems. So I think it's also very useful because when we interact with the students, they can also see that we also need to exchange. Sometimes we say, well, I don't know how to answer this question, maybe you should ask Pierre-Etienne because he knows more about this than me. And this way they see also how we interact and how we can gain by working together.
Another aspect between us is that we know each other. So sometimes, the students, they laugh because I'm telling something which is based on a theory, and Véronique is saying, hey,
Yeah.
this is an hypothesis, don't listen to him, because to implement this, you will need to make compromise, so you will not be able to use this equation like this.
Basically, I tell them that he lives in an unreal world of beautiful composite mechanics, and I come with the real world issues. So yeah, it also brings a bit of fun and more kind of live into the course. We hope, at least. But